Big AA.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
To the wall it is. It's gone! It's gone! He hit it on the center field fence.
Way back. You can put a stamp on that one and put it to the post office. It's gone.
Cedartown wins the region championship. Cedartown Bulldogs, the third region championship in a row.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome to Cedartown High School Bulldogs Baseball on your home of the Cedartown Bulldogs, WGAA, Cedartown Zone 1340 AM. Today, we've got baseball action from the Dog Pound, the Cedartown High School Bulldogs that are 2-4, taking on the Pepperell Dragons with a 5-2 record here in this beautiful baseball venue at Cedartown High School on a beautiful late winter day here in Cedartown. Jamie Newsom and Andrew Carter will be bringing you this afternoon's game. If you're just getting off of work and you're trying to figure out what to do for this evening, come on out to Frank Lott Drive to Cedartown High School and take in some baseball. If not, stay tuned in here to the Big AA and we'll bring you the play-by-play, hopefully a win by our beloved Bulldogs.
Thank you, Jamie. The Cedartown Bulldogs facing the Pepperell Dragons again this afternoon. And the Bulldogs fell to the Pepperell Dragons this past Tuesday at their place. 10-1 was the final score of that ball game. So Cedartown looking to right the ship a little bit. Dogs been kind of on a little bit of a streak, and the Dogs hoping to turn things around a little bit here. Cedartown losing their last 3 ball games. So we'll see if we can do that here with Samuel Formby on the mound for the Bulldogs here as we start. The lefty will get the nod for the Bulldogs. Catching for Cedartown, Gavin Allred, and the rest of the defense here in just a few moments. Matty Garcia will be the batter, the right fielder for the Pepperell Dragons on a windy afternoon, and we're ready for the first pitch of this ball game as Samuel Formby deals to the plate, and he'll take a strike 0-1.
Good way to get started, Andrew. Fastball right across the letters, inside half of the plate. Good pitch to get started.
Formby deals the 0-1 pitch on the way to Garcia, and it's a foul ball to the right side. A beautiful day for baseball, sunshine, mid-60s. 0-2 on the way from Formby, just a bit inside, ball 1. Back to the backstop, that is. Allred behind the plate, Ace Allen playing the hot corner at third. Caleb Formby at shortstop, batting at second base is Owen Tweet-Gerald. Dalen Holiday at first base, the outfield in a moment. Here's the wind, the 1-2 pitch on the way. High chopper to the plate, fielded by Samuel. He'll throw to first base in time as Dalen Holiday made the stretch on the high throw, pulled it back down, and got the out at first.
Little inside chopper there, one of those that it's real easy to get it in, to get it off the ankles, but he played it right, didn't overreact, knew that he had all the time in the world to gather the ball up calmly and record the first out over there at first base. So 1 up, 1 down for the Bulldogs.
There's Aiden Frazier at the plate, and that one inside, ball 1, popped out of the glove of Allred. 1 ball and no strike to count, 1 out here. A good out from Matty Garcia. Matty Garcia hit a 3-run home run against us on Tuesday over at Pepperell. Samuel Formby. The wind, the 1-0 is a called strike inside corner, 1-1. Connor Peak in left field. Jacob Yarber in center. There's a hard shot to second base on about 1 hop. The throw over to first will be in time, and that's out number 2. Kind of a rope there on the ground ball.
Yeah, kind of a rope. Well played by the second baseman. Backhanded it, moving towards the bag, planted and through.
Gerald Holiday on that put out there of Frazier. J.P. Kilgo, the third baseman for Pepperell now. Connor Peak in left, Jacob Yarber in center. Everett Perkins is in right field. That pitch is inside for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0 pitch on the way to Kilgo. Got the inside corner call. 1-1. Hunter Godfrey waiting on deck for the Dragons. Here's the 1-1. Taken outside, 2 balls and a strike. Jamie, you remember all those years when Pepperell and Cedartown were in the same region? And
oh, yeah.
Of course, I'd say Pepperell probably the closest school to us, with the exception of Baby Rockmart. 2-1 pitch is a called strike in the inside corner, 2-2. In fact, they may be closer to us now.
Yeah, they may be closer to us now, actually.
Because the old Rockmart High School was a little closer.
Yeah. Get out of here and hit the bypass. You're in Lindale quick.
That's right. Very, very fast. The 2-2 pitch on the way. High chopper again to the mound. Great play by Cedartown's pitcher Samuel Formby. Underhand toss to the bag, and that's a quick 3-up, 3-down inning in the top of the first, Jamie.
Good way to get started, Bulldogs. 3 up and 3 down. Worked fast, not a lot of pitches. Good execution by the defense. And so that's a good way to start this evening here at Cedartown High School. We'll take a brief break to hear from some of our Bulldog sponsors, and we'll be right back with more Bulldogs baseball here on the Big AA.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back, Bulldogs fans, to Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball here on the Big AA. The top half of the first inning went quickly. The Pepperell Dragons going down 1-2-3 on 3 infield grounders. So there's no score after the top of the first inning. Formby, Gerald, and Allen due up for the Cedartown Bulldogs, batting 1-2-3.
Well, you know, anytime you have a 3 ground ball outs,
yes,
that's a good thing. Samuel Formby with his My Girl Walk-Up song.
He's got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Thankfully, no clouds to worry about today. Starting pitcher for the Dragons, Cade Middleton. He'll deal to the plate. High and away for ball 1. Middleton kind of a long legs, long arms, just a tall righty on the mound. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. 1-1 the count now to Samuel Formby with Ace Allen batting second. I'm sorry, Gerald batting second, Ace Allen batting third, and cleanup is Perkins. Called strike 2 over the outside corner.
Pretty backdoor curveball.
By the way, Pepperell wearing gray jersey tops with Lindale on the front, not Pepperell. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and Samuel Formby is down on strikes. But they've got the gray jersey tops with red pants. Of course, as you know, Pepperell's color is gold, mainly gold, but their baseball team, they wear red. It's always been how that's how they've always done it.
As long as I can remember.
Here's Owen Tweet Gerald. First pitch to Tweet. That's ball 1 outside.
Well, you know what it is, Andrew. They're trying to be like the Bulldogs.
They're trying to be, yes.
They admire the Bulldogs, so they wear the red.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Chopper, shortstop. He'll field that one on a couple of hops. A good throw to first base will retire the speedy Gerald for out number 2.
Pretty play by the shortstop. He circled around that ball, got just the perfect angle to it. Textbook play at shortstop.
Caleb Davis over there at short for the Dragons. So 2 quick outs in the bottom half of the first inning. We'll bring up Ace Allen. Ace Allen with a couple of home runs this year, but he's been just a little bit, I guess not struggling, but kind of not so much what he would expect. There's a strike called 0-1. He's definitely got the power. Dogs offense in general over the past few games has been kind of stymied. Here's the 0-1 on the way to Allen. Just missing away for ball 1. Ace is a good kid, though, and outstanding defensive infielder. The 1-1 to him. Ball 2 outside.
A lot of good kids on this Bulldog squad. We've been saying it for years.
2-1 to Ace Allen. And the pitch from Middleton. Got the outside corner call, 2-2. That was generous, to say the least. Working quickly, Middleton, the 2-2. Chopper toward third, and that's foul.
That was one of those not good enough to do anything with, but too close to take with 2 strikes.
Got to defend it.
Got to stay alive. Yeah, fight it off.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging for strike 3 and a quick bottom of the first. Scoreless through 1 inning. We'll head now to the second on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Game is going by quick so far, Cedartown fans. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom half of the first. Brings us now scoreless to the top half of the second inning with Godfrey, Davis, and Glenn due up for the Pepperell Dragons. Here's Andrew with the call.
Thank you, Jamie. Very quick first inning for both sides. Samuel Formby pitches one upstairs, ball 1 to Godfrey. Godfrey, the catcher for the Pepperell Dragons. Hunter Godfrey, Caleb Davis, Tucker Glenn due up here in the inning. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to the gap in right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Cut off. No, gets past the right fielder, but not far enough. Perkins was there, kind of bounced past his glove, but I guess it had some spin on it, and also back there to cut it off was Yarborough. They keep it in the in front, hold them to a single.
Yeah, I caught that one right on the screws, hit it to the right center gap. Clean leadoff single.
First hit of the game for either side. I'll bring up number 12, the shortstop, Caleb Davis, for the Dragons. I hear the bark of Chubb. He's here this afternoon.
Yeah, I went into the concession stand to get me a bottle of water that you had already gotten for me and said hello to Chubb.
That is the most sociable dog you'll ever meet.
He's very affectionate.
Yes, he is. McGinnis running at first base for the catcher. That's upstairs to Davis, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Samuel Formby from the stretch, and the curveball is a strike called.
And that one generous as well.
Yes, it was. Samuel will take it, though, no doubt about it. There's a pickoff move to first base. They almost got him. They did get him. What a throw there by Samuel Formby as Holiday applies the tag. He has the most deceptive move.
Beautiful move, beautiful move.
You know, and I think if you polled, you know, as far as region goes for definitely Samuel Formby probably leads the pack on that. There's ball two balls and one strike now the count to Davis with one out and the base is now empty.
Yeah, the things that a lefty can do on a pickoff move to first, you better be alert over there.
Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch, 2-2.
So the leadoff single erased with a pickoff.
You know, I guess to compare it to a pitcher of today, here's the 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, line down the right field line and foul. Max Fried, similar kind of pickoff move. But also Tom Glavine, if you go back a little farther. Tom Glavine had a great pickoff move,
yes.
even though he wouldn't really throw it that you know, but it was deceptive enough. But Samuel Formby has that great pickoff move. He's picked off numerous batters already this year.
Those were some fun years to watch the Braves.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Caleb Davis. The wine and the 2-2. Hit foul back off the netting. The wind blowing in from straightaway center field has kind of been constant this whole ball game.
And brisk.
Yeah, tonight's supposed to be a little cooler than last night was. Of course, yesterday was about
nice.
80 degrees outside. Lined off the knee wall down the left side as he kind of got jammed inside, but was able to make contact.
Yeah, somebody needs to check that ball for scuffs. He ripped that off that knee wall.
2 balls, 2 strikes now.
If I was Formby, that's one I'd want back in my hand.
2-2. That one sailing high and away, 3-2. Yeah, that's one where you can, you know, back in the old days of baseball.
Yeah, give me that scuffed up ball.
Give me that scuffed up ball with a pine tar and the tobacco spit and all that kind of stuff on it. 3-2 pitch, ball 4 outside. So he lost him there. The first base on ball is given up by Cedartown pitching. That'll bring up Tucker Glenn, the left fielder. Dogs looking to get a little revenge here in this non-region series with the Dragons. Another pickoff move and a little late getting back, but the throw was a little high that time. So he had a pitch to be made.
Left fielder number 22, Tucker Glenn.
Lots going on campus today. Tennis match and soccer games on the top of the field, and here on the baseball diamond, a doubleheader here. The varsity game now, the JV game to follow. The pitch. Lined up the middle, right back where it came from, base hit. Stopping at second base will be Davis, and 2 aboard with 1 out. The only chance that one was going to get out is if Formby stabs it.
Yeah, Formby spun around and tried to stop it with a backhand. Ball came about 6 inches from his glove. That would have been one of those look ma what I found.
Yeah.
But I've seen it happen before. Runners on first and second for the Dragons with 1 out. No score still here from the dog pound.
Sam Ross, the batter. Ross will hit it to third base, and we'll get the force at third. The throw to first. Got him. Double play on the 5-3 putout.
5-3 on the double play. The one place that you didn't need to hit it.
Exactly.
Right at the third baseman that's moving towards the bag. Fielded that grounder, one more step, stepped on the bag, fired a bullet over to first base. So down go the Pepperell Dragons. They got a couple of hits, but nothing in the score column. So with 1.5 in the books, no score from Cedartown. We'll hear from our sponsors and be right back.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Everett Perkins, Caleb Formby, and Dalen Holiday due up for the Bulldogs. Here in the bottom half of the second inning, the first pitch across for a called strike. And now he digs back in. Here's Andrew.
Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball one. Very quick worker is Middleton.
Yes.
Middleton doesn't waste any time. Sticks his elbow out and delivers the 1-1. Called strike at about the letters.
Yeah, well, you got a job to do. Get out there and do it.
Take that how you will. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Called strike three, got him looking. That was definitely right there.
Yep, outside corner, too close to take. Fastball right at the thighs on the outside corner.
Now to bring up the Bulldogs shortstop, Caleb Formby, twin brother to Samuel Formby.
Shortstop number 8, Caleb Formby.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if that's a joke. No, hey, I'm for it. There's the pitch. There's a little slice down the right side. Going to be a tough play, but the right fielder will have it pegged. That's Matt Garcia. He'll make the squeeze, and that'll be out number 2. If that ball...
Could it be a faded rose from days gone by?
It was a fade shot, I know that. But unfortunately, it was caught. Dalen Holiday, the batter. I don't think... We'll see. Dalen will dig in there.
2 up, 2 down in a hurry for the Dogs.
Pitch on the way to him. Ball one outside. Dalen Holiday bats left. Cade Middleton. The kick and the pitch on the way. That's fouled off the knee wall again. Another ball will have to put in the practice ball pile. If Dalen can reach, Gavin Allred, the catcher, will shed off his protective gear on his legs and gladly come to the plate. Half swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dogs defense flashing some leather, but the offense has been stymied, and there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. And down go the Dogs in order here in the bottom half of the second. Very quick 2 innings, Jamie.
Well, folks, it seems like we've spent more time on commercial breaks than we have baseball thus far with the speed of this game, and so we'll hear a few more of them, and then we'll be back for the top of the third.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Bulldogs Baseball here on the Big Double A, 1340. Anytime the Bulldogs play, you'll hear them here on the Big Double A. No score with 2 innings completed in the books. Same defensive lineup for Cedartown. And Middleton, Russell, and then back to the top of the order, Garcia, due up here in the top half of the third for the Pepperell Dragons. Been a quick game, Andrew.
Yeah, very quick. 2 quick innings.
For the Dragons, first baseman number 29, Cooper Middleton.
And we'd like for it to slow down a little bit, but do it in the bottom of the inning.
Do it in the bottom of the inning, right?
Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep the fast pace going. Of course, 1 hit. Let's see, 2 hits allowed, 1 walk, no strikeouts so far for Samuel Formby. Samuel with the wind and the pitch. Strike, 0-1. We play tomorrow at Villarica, and then Cedartown will head to the Rock to take on the Rock Martin Yellow Jackets on Saturday. High and away, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike.
With hopefully a little revenge coming.
Yes, hopefully so. Here's the 1-1. There's a called strike, 1 and 2. Samuel seems to be locked in.
On that outside corner, he's dealing on the outside corner, staying away from the lefty.
Well, and again, if you're going to get that call, you got to go for it.
Go for it.
Here's the pitch. Just got a piece and fouled it back to stay alive. And then, believe it or not, after this weekend, region play starts next week. Woodland, our first region series. And then the Altoona Buccaneers. 1-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the first strikeout thrown by Formby. And that'll be out number 1.
Got him off balance on an off-speed pitch. That was a good choice of pitches. Good execution by Formby. Got him out on his front foot.
DH number 3, Maddox Russell.
Didn't adjust.
Here's Maddox Russell, the designated hitter for the Pepperell Dragons. First pitch to him is going to sail back to the backstop, ball 1. Breaking ball that didn't quite break how he wanted it to.
No, it didn't pull the string on that one.
Nope. 1-0 the count. Formby with a 1-0. Hits to left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit, the third Pepperell hit. And a 1-out single will put the DH aboard and take us back to the top of the order, Maddox Garcia. And again, this is a place you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Garcia with a hot bat. He went 3 for 4 against the Dogs on Tuesday. One of those hits, a 3-run homer with 4 RBIs. Garcia, his last time, was retired on a little dribbler ground ball. Formby looks to first and deals. Nice breaking ball for a called strike. 0-1 the count. Russell with his lead over at first base, and they will throw over there to try to pick him off, and he slides back in safe. Wind continues to blow in from center field, blowing in from the northwest. 0-1, a bit high. 1-1 the count. Pepperell Cedartown scoreless here in the top of the 3rd inning. That one high and tight, 2-1. Maddox Garcia able to check his swing on that pitch. Samuel looks again to first. And the pitch, way outside, ball 3, and a good job there by Gavin Allred to keep that one in front. 3 balls and 1 strike to Maddox Garcia. 1 walk, 1 strikeout so far for Samuel Formby. The 3-1, ball 4 high and away. Second walk given up by Cedartown. Runners will be at first and second And now it'll be Aiden Frazier, the batter, the second baseman. And Coach Smith pops out of the dugout already. So this will be a mound visit. As Coach Smith talks to get to Allred and to Formby. Open umpire heading to the mound, and Coach Smith sees him coming and heads the opposite direction. So everybody will head back to where they're supposed to be.
Batting number 25, second baseman Aiden Frazier.
Maddox Russell, the runner at second. Matt Garcia at first base. Here's Aiden Frazier. Frazier retired on a ground ball his last time up. Samuel Formby with the pitch. That one bounces up in front, low and in for ball one. One-0 pitch. That's low for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes.
Thank you for spotting me there, Andrew. Had to take a call.
Absolutely. In case you didn't know, I'm sure you probably all know, Jamie has a real job. Quite a important job, I might add. There's a strike. 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 runners on, 1 out in the inning. 2-2 the count on the batter. So the Dragons threatening here in the top of the third.
Stretch in the 2-2. Swung on, and that's a foul ball.
Fouled it off of some lower extremity, and you can tell
didn't feel good.
The young man is writhing in agony. Doesn't appear to be.
Well, it sure sounded kind of strange though, like what it hit. Like it definitely hit flesh.
He's walking it off.
Looks like it might have hit his hand or his wrist or maybe the funny bone.
Hard to tell.
Aiden Frazier.
You know what us Gen Xers would say though. Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Rub a little dirt on it. Had a coach one time told me that he didn't allow cramps on his field.
Oh.
we don't allow cramps.
Do I know him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure I do.
Yes,
yeah, I'm sure I do. Couldn't get away with that today.
Yeah, no.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to Frazier as he shakes off the hurt.
Yeah, get up, Newsom. Did I not tell you I banned cramps?
2-2 pitch misses high for ball 3. 3-2 the count. He wouldn't be a reverend now, would he?
No, that would have been a different.
Okay.
A different one.
Definitely not a reverend then.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming to Frazier. And here it is. Fly ball hit to left field. In the shadows over there is Peak. He'll make the catch, and it's not deep enough to move the runners over. That's out number 2.
Shallow left field can of corn retires the second out, leaving the runners unable to advance. So
Baseman number 2,
base runners on first and second with 2 down.
And it will be J.P. Kilgo. Kilgo his last time went 0 for 1. Of course, that was a ground ball in the first inning. Fake pickoff move to second. Nobody was covering the bag, so he just pretends to throw it. Gets Russell back to the bag. Now he's still got a big lead over there at second. Pitch on the way is going to bounce away. Delayed move, but he's still going to make it over there easily. And it's 1 ball and no strikes.
Right now the the setting sun has cast a shadow that is exactly the third base line at this moment. And so those runners for a second didn't know whether that ball got by the catcher or not. They had to look at the catcher's reaction to determine if it got by him or not.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball down the right side and foul.
The right-hander's batter's box is in the shade, and the left-hander's batter's box is in the sun. That shade goes right across the plate.
Well, you know, while they did have the they didn't have the current dugout and the press box back when you played. That's high for ball two. You did play on this field, and you do know the quirks of this field.
Very well, I know the quirks of this field. Played on it for several years and worked on it as a dad for 4 years.
Here's the 2-1. There's a called strike, 2-2. See if we can get out of the inning. 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece at a good pitch from Formby.
When I played here, Cedartown played out of the first base dugout.
Yeah.
And we always used to try to say, why don't we put the visitors with the setting sun in their face instead of ours?
Yeah.
Somebody changed that a few years after I left.
The 2-2. Outside, full count. First base is open, but you don't want to load the bases for the cleanup hitter, Godfrey, who's on deck. 3-2, Formby trying to get out of this inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging for strike 3.
So
2 left the board, Jamie.
Yes, the Pepperell Dragons threaten seriously, but come up empty-handed, stranding 2, a runner on second and a runner on third. So with 2.5 in the books, it's still a line of zeros, Andrew, here from the Dog Pound. We'll take a quick break here from some of our Bulldog sponsors and be right back for more baseball here on the Big Double A.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
And we're back, Bulldogs fans, to Cedartown High School Bulldog Baseball here at Cedartown High School. Cedartown facing the Pepperell Dragons here at home today. 2.5 innings in the book. No score from the Dog Pound. Bulldogs will be batting here in the bottom half of the third inning, hoping that we can put some runs on the board.
Chubb agrees.
Yeah, it looks like we've got Allred, O'Neill, and Yarborough.
And dogs have been retired in order
thus far.
Minimum has been faced so far through 2 2/3, and a strike called to Allred, 0-1. No hits for the Dogs, 3 hits for the Dragons, but no score. Here's the 0-1. Line shot to second base, and there he is. Makes the catch for out number 1.
Hard hit ball.
Aiden Frazier right there to stab the line drive.
Just stuck his glove up in the air, but well hit.
Number 10, Jay O'Neill.
Here's the designated hitter, Jay O'Neill, the senior. Jay should be pitching soon, as early as maybe tomorrow. First pitch to Jay. Fastball strike, 0-1.
Knee high on the outside part of the plate. I'm going to leave it out there with a fresh count, too.
It's fouled back to the screen, and quickly we're to 2 strikes. 0-2 now the count to Jay O'Neill. Middleton takes a quick quick circle around the mound. Now here's the 0-2. And that's 3 pitches and 3 strikes.
Chased one way off the plate.
And that'll bring up the 9th hitter in the lineup for Cedartown, the center fielder, Jacob Yarber.
Center fielder, number 11, Jacob Yarber.
5 of the first 9 have struck out. I'll tell you what, Middleton has been tough. First pitch is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, he was standing there on the mound ready, waiting, kind of saying next.
1-0, almost hit him inside. In fact, it sounded like it might have brushed him.
It did.
2-0 the count. It did hit our microphone. It's tucked beneath the padding behind home plate. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The pitch. That's a line shot to right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Cut off there. He's going to have a double, stand-up double for Yarbrough. And that's the first hit for Cedartown.
Center fielder sacrificed his body to lay out to try to get that one. Almost got a glove on it. Right fielder did an excellent job of backing him up. I think you see that happening out there. The center fielder. I'm going for it. I'm either gonna catch it or not. And if I miss it, then I see the angle you're taking to back me up. But a solid double there with 2 outs.
Samuel Formby struck out his last time. That pitch is way outside for ball 1. Might have been a pitch out that kind of went awry. I don't know. No one was covering the bag at second, though.
I think that was more like didn't pull the string on the curveball.
1-0 on the way. Grounded toward first and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Samuel Formby with Owen Jarrell waiting on deck.
The catcher's reaction on that one was he was not expecting it to be that far out.
Samuel asked for time, and it's granted by the home plate umpire.
2 outs, but the Dogs with their first runner in scoring position for the night. An opportunity to take the lead here with a base hit.
Swing and a miss there by Formby, 1-2. Yarber with a double for Cedartown's first hit just a moment ago. He stands at second base, representing the go-ahead run. From the first time, the stretch in the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll be out number 3. We leave him stranded at second base as we head now to the 4th inning. Still no score from the Dog Pound after this timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, to Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball here at Cedartown High School on the Big Double A. Remember, whenever the Bulldogs play, they'll be here on the Big Double A. No score after 3 in the books. Cedartown High School playing the Pepperell Dragons. It's been a pitcher's duel, you might say, and a quick running game.
Very, very quick. Pepperell Dragons will bat here in the top of the 4th inning. It'll be number 7, Godfrey, to lead it off, the catcher. Hunter Godfrey.
Then Davis and Glenn.
Leading off, catcher number 7, Hunter Godfrey.
Godfrey, his last time up, had a hit, but he was left stranded. Actually, he may have been picked off. I don't know. High and away for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. I guess I could check on that. One 0 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Big cut. Fastball about belt high right across the middle. He was trying to plant that one in the west side parking lot. Came up late.
Strike. High strike, 1 and 2. Yeah, he was left stranded on that base hit he had in the second inning. That's low and in for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Fouled off the end of the bat. Might have swung at ball 3. But knowing how Samuel can throw that breaking ball, I guess Godfrey couldn't take a chance on it curving in and getting a called strike 3. The 2-2. Hit to right field.
Maybe trouble.
Could be. Diving try in right field, gets past him all the way to the corner.
He's going to wind up at third base, folks.
I believe he will. He had a late break, though. I don't know if maybe his speed or something, but
he had a late turn at second base. He had a slow turn at second base, so he reeled it in, and then the relay throw was bobbled by the second baseman. He would have been safe at third all day long.
You also have to take into account catcher's speed running.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it did get it caught in the corner over there.
And when you look over your shoulder and you see where that relay throw's coming, I mean, in 20/20 hindsight, you go, if he would have made it. But, of course, he had no idea that the relay was going to be bobbled. So I'd rather have him standing at second than thrown out at third.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Got a courtesy runner coming in. We'll try to figure out who that is. McGinnis?
Yes. McGinnis. Bunt try, perfectly executed. The peg, the throw, high or away from the bag at first base, and he's going to be safe, and they're going to be at the corners with nobody out. Wide throw there by Formby. He had a little bit more time, I think, to throw, but it pulled Dalen Holiday off the bag.
But it was a well-executed bunt.
It was perfect.
Batting left fielder number 22.
You know, that's one of those that at the prep level you see. A lot of times a young man will try to do too much with that bunt. That's not a bunt effort to try to bunt out a single, where you got to drag it down the line. Just bunt it into fair territory and get that runner over to third.
Tucker Glenn, the batter, an RBI chance. He's 1 for 1 in his one and only appearance at the plate. Here's the pitch. Squares to bunt, takes. Did he go? They're going to see if he did. He didn't. He did not. I didn't think he did.
Pepperell, I think, is seen here. This is going to have to be a small ball game.
Well, and they did that. They did that a lot on Tuesday until the bats started going, and then they turned it into the long ball game.
There you go.
1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball would score McGinnis if it's deep enough. 1-0 pitch. Bunt try. That's like a line drive bunt. We pick up the ball, the run will score, and we get the out on the runner coming by over at first base. And that's the right decision there because that ball was bunted so hard. You don't know if that thing's going fair or foul. The smart thing to do is get that sure out of there at the bag at first.
Yeah, you can always second guess him. Try not to do that. That ball looked as though it was tending to go foul, but you never know, especially on a natural infield. And you wait hoping it's going to go foul.
Sam Ross, the batter. That's line foul. Strike 1. Pepperell scoring on that bunt attempt. And it's a 1-0 score. Dragons 1 run on 4 hits. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Dogs. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball.
Stayed high.
It did.
1 run in, runner on second, 1 out. Top half of the fourth, Pepperell leads 1-0 now.
The stretch, the 1-1. Grounded foul toward the Pepperell dugout, 1-2.
Squirreled it off the end of the bat. Off the net and going out towards right field.
Well, again, we're at the time of day where the shadows on this field are just ridiculous. They're everywhere. Part of left center field's in the shadows, but then part down the line it's in the light. Then we have time called. Most of the right part of the infield is in the shadows, except for first base. Third base is in the sunlight. The infield grass in the sun, except for a sliver down the third base line. Here's the 1-2. Little bouncer to third base. Ace fields and throws, and they got him. Out number 2. Pepperell fans are crying that Holiday was off the bag when he received the throw, but the call was initially out, and the only umpire was the field that had a good look at it was the field umpire, because the home plate umpire had to look at third.
First baseman, number 29.
Yeah, and had I clearly seen it, I would offer to opine. But with the angle that I've got, I don't know whether it pulled him off or not.
You probably have that pole in your line of vision, too. There's a nice breaking ball for a called strike to Middleton. This is Cooper Middleton, beg your pardon, the first baseman. Number 29. Middleton is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that one misses. 1-1. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Jamie, remember several years ago, first the 1-2 pitch. And here it is. That's outside for ball 2. We played when we were in the same region with Pepperell.
Yeah.
We'd always have to play the game early because Pepperell didn't have lights at their field.
I do.
They now have lights. The 2-2 pitch is outside and a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Playing down there in that hole.
Yep. Right below the stadium.
Yep.
They've done a lot of work to that place. It looks really nice. Payoff pitch on the way. Got him swinging for strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But the Pepperell Dragons get a run. They leave one on.
Hey, y'all got
one hit,
fellas. Come on.
One left. We head now to the bottom half of the fourth. And to get the bats going for the Bulldogs, we'll come back after this timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
And we're back, folks, to Cedartown High School Bulldog Baseball, coming to you in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Cedartown trails by a score of 1-0. Ace Allen leads off for the Bulldogs, and he'll be followed by Perkins and Formby to see if the Bulldogs can get anything started here in the bottom half of the 4th.
First pitch is inside, ball 1 to Gerald.
Did I say Ace Allen?
Yes. Ace. We were actually talking about Ace.
That's what it was.
Breaks.
We were talking about Ace at the break.
Yeah.
I had a senior moment.
Outside corner called strike to Owen Gerald. Gerald 0 for 1. Strike 2 called, 1-2 the count.
It was a double senior moment. It was talking about him getting confused and trying to look at the lineup without my reading glasses.
1-2. Did he go? No. 2-2. Very close, but he was able to check his swing, said the field umpire who's down the line over there. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Gerald is retired, and the aforementioned Ace Allen is
And
coming
now,
out.
let's just rewind that for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace Allen strolling up to the plate to see if he can get something started for the Bulldogs here in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
One out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pepperell with a 1-0 lead. Middleton's pitch is high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Middleton likes to work fast. Here's the 1-0. Strike. 1-1.
Belly button high right across the middle fastball. That's one that Ace wishes he had a do-over on.
Well, he can smack him. There's no doubt about it. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Late on that one. I'll tell you, Cade Middleton, he's something else. He has really done a good job. Only 1 hit allowed, 7 strikeouts, no walks. 11 batters faced.
Yeah, he's really dealing.
The 1-2. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. That was absolutely nasty. That time out in front.
Right fielder, number 5, Everett Perkins.
I'll bring up the right fielder, Everett Perkins. Perkins, victim of a strikeout his last time up. Everett takes an outside call for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, breaking ball high, ball 1. The pitch. That one got away from him, back to the backstop, 2-1. If Everett can reach, Caleb Formby is due up next. The 2-1 on the way. Got the outside corner call, 2-2. Everett not happy with the call, turns around and comes back to the box. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one outside. Close to the same location as the last one, but no call, and now a full count, 3-2 to Everett Perkins. The 3-2. Little tapper, rolls foul.
Got it right off his fist.
Might have hit him in the box, too. I don't know if it did. Kind of had a funny hop coming from the plate. Either way, it's a foul ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Another payoff pitch due, and now we have time called. As Middleton was in his windup.
That was surprising to get that granted.
Very surprising. Payoff pitch. He had some mustard on that fastball and threw it right by him as he swings and misses. Strikeout number 9 for Middleton, and the Dogs are gone in the 4th inning. We head now to the top of the 5th. Pepperell Dragons 1, Cedartown Bulldogs nothing.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Walmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back to Bulldogs Baseball, Cedartown fans. 1-0 the score after 4 innings complete here at Cedartown High School. Cedartown trailing the Pepperell Dragons by a score of 1-0. The number 9 hitter, the designated hitter, Russell, to lead off the Pepperell Dragons, followed by Maddox Garcia and Aiden Frazier, the number 1 and number 2 hitter. Same defensive alignment for the Bulldogs.
Samuel Formby begins his 5th inning of work, and it's a strike, 0-1. Take out that 4th inning where they scored the run. Samuel's pitched, this has probably been one of his better starts this year.
Yeah, he's looked good today. He's looked good for 4 solid innings. He just had an unfortunate turn of events in the previous inning.
Here's the 0-1. That one in his ear. 1-1 the count. Russell, a base hit his last time. That's
and
a slice.
Another one now, probably.
Yep, it'll fall in front of Perkins in right field for a leadoff single for the Dragons. So he's now 2 for 2. And Maddox Garcia, the batter. Maddox walked his last time. But again, you got to be careful right here.
Good piece of hitting there to take that ball on the outside part of the plate. And once again, not try to do too much with it. Just poke it to right field. Go to the opposite field, hit it where it was pitched, and go down to first.
There's a chopper up the middle, could be 2. What a feed over to second to first, double play. What a play. Owen Gerald to Caleb Formby over to first base to Dalen Holiday. That was absolute great job by the infield defense.
It was. He lost his footing a little bit at second base. On the flip, didn't miss a beat, flipped it from his knees. 4-6-3 on the putout.
Breaking ball misses high, 1 ball and no strikes to Davis. Check that, Frazier. Breaking ball strike, 1-1. Frazier is 0 for 2. 1-1 is hit in the air to center field. Back goes Peak. He'll make the catch.
So a quick top half of the 5th.
Thanks to the double play.
Thanks to the double play, which leaves the score remaining at Pepperell 1, Cedartown 0. We'll take a quick break here from our Bulldog sponsors, and we'll be back for more baseball here on the Big AA.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
And we're back to Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball here on the Big AA. Formby, Holiday, and Allred do up for the Bulldogs to see if we can finally push some runs across here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. The score remains 1-0 Pepperell. Here's Andrew with the call.
First pitch to Caleb is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I'm going to have to ask Caleb after the game, what's up with that walk-up song?
No, he's just got good taste in music. He likes Tanya Tucker. It's just that simple, Andrew.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Would you think it's more complicated than that? The young man likes Tanya Tucker.
Strike 2 called. I mean, maybe his daddy did. Oh, he might.
I like the kid already.
Yeah, there you go. 1-2 to Caleb. Outside 2-2. Nana's up here. What, we got some good treats down below? We got some good treats. Come get some of Nana's treats. That's low and outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the payoff pitch on the way, chopped up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop. He gobbles it up. First baseman has a little miscue with it, and he's going to advance to second. There we go. On the defensive error. It was going to be a really tough play for the shortstop. Had to charge that ball, catch it in the grass right in front of second base, fire it over, fired it in the dirt. We'll see what the official score calls that. Is that going to be an E6 or an E3? I'm probably going E6.
That's what I would think. So thank you for covering for me, Jamie. I had to put my order in with Nana.
Your Nana. Hey, I sensed it. I sensed it, my brother. I got you back. I mean, when you need to put in an order for some Nana pudding, I got you back.
There's a high chopper to the plate. Throw will go to first. High throw gets away. That's going to tie this ball game. Dalen Holiday is going to be at second base. 1-1 is an unearned run. They did rule that an error. But regardless, an unearned run is still a run.
Well, that was that ball was a little chopped back to the pitcher. Holiday just resigned himself to this is going to turn into an unintended sacrifice, a swinging bunt, if you may. And the pitcher fielded the ball and had time eternal to throw it over to first base and just airmailed it. It's just that simple. So a throwing error there allows that runner to score from second and allows Holiday to get to second. Now we'll have a courtesy runner coming in for him.
That's Andrew Baldwin out there to run.
So Cedartown on 2 consecutive throwing errors has tied this ball game up, Bulldogs fans.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, nobody out, and the go-ahead run is at second base, and a speedier runner there with Baldwin, and a chance for the Dogs catcher Gavin Allred to contribute here big time. Allred is 0 for 1. Cedartown still only has 1 base hit in this game. Stretch, Middleton deals. Strike called, fastball. Outside corner.
But how many times have we said it? There's only one stat that matters.
It's the run column.
And it's the run column, and right now it's 1-1.
Middleton along with second, the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Lights are now on here at the ballpark. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 straight.
Ball off the plate.
Thank you much.
Oh, Andrew done got him some strawberry shortcake pie.
Something.
Concoction, something.
Well, here is Jay O'Neill.
With an opportunity to push the Bulldogs ahead. 1 out in the inning, runner on second base, 1 run in to tie the score.
Outside, 1 ball and no strikes. And Nana has vegetable soup down there, and I think she said barbecue sandwiches. Her vegetable soup's pretty good. Pitch. Fouled away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead run, and that of Andrew Baldwin stands at second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Jay O'Neill, victim of a strikeout his last time. Middleton up to 63 pitches. Pitch was outside. Wow.
Almost through. Catcher backhanded that ball, saw the runner well off of second base, and slung it down, almost threw it into center field. A heads-up play by the second baseman.
Turned a somersault while he was doing it. Had
keep
to.
that ball in the infield.
Had to dive for it. 2-1 the count. The look to second again, and here's the pitch. Way outside, ball 3.
So now a hitter's count for Jay O'Neill with the go-ahead run in scoring position. 1 out in the inning.
Here's the 3-1 on the way to Jay, and he'll foul that one back, and that'll fill the count up at 3-2.
See the frustration on O'Neill's face with that. He was seeing beach balls and Volkswagens when that pitch was coming up, and he just clipped the top of the ball.
To coin a phrase from days gone by.
Beach balls and Volkswagens.
There's a foul ball down the right side. Good cut there by O'Neill.
There may be some folks listening in that know about beach balls and Volkswagens.
Richie? Richie?
Jeff, right?
Speaking of which, I went by the farmer's store this morning, got me a good biscuit. Ball 4 outside. That one's going to get away from the catcher, and it's also going to move the runner over to third. So with 1 out, a fly ball could give Cedartown the lead.
For the Bulldogs, center fielder, number 11.
And the only Bulldog with a base hit, Jacob Yarber, is up next.
Come here, baby. Come on. Base hit it right.
Take a base hit, a fly ball to the outfield, something. You got Baldwin, who's a fast runner at third base.
I'll take a grounder to the right side of the infield.
Either way.
Score tied 1-1. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Runners on the corners, 1 out.
It's a bunt to the pitcher. Throw will go to first base in time, and Cedartown has the lead 2-1.
Good execution there by the Bulldogs. Good call. You know, a lot of times in prep baseball, you just don't see small ball being played as much. I've mentioned it twice in this broadcast that's what you had to have here. Cedartown's bats have not been productive. You got runners on the corners with 1 out. Bunt the ball. Bunt the ball. And if the batter can execute even a halfway decent bunt, do the sacrifice, then you put the go-ahead run across the plate, and that's what Cedartown did. So good call by Gavin, and good execution by Formby.
Yes. Boy, and so Formby is still over first. You know, I initially thought that he was out, but he is still over there at first.
Batting for the Bulldogs, second base.
Yeah, so it was intentional walk. Formby intentionally walked with first base open and 2 outs. Owen Gerald, the batter now.
Okay, so then that bunt execution was by?
That was by Yarber. That's outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. See, we were staring at the strawberry.
You were staring at the strawberry.
That's what I was doing.
I was trying to read the lineup with no reading glasses.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off his fist. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 lead for Cedartown here in the 5th inning.
Give me a couple of more games, Andrew, and I'll know the young men. It won't depend on that lineup. Don't know them all right now.
Here's the 1-1. Low for ball 2.
Cedartown is taking the lead, however, here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Still batting. Runners on first and second with 2 down. 2 balls and 1 strike to count on the batter.
Owen Gerald 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Called strike 2. And Tweet didn't like that one. Cedartown fans, you heard him. sighing with displeasure. The 2-2 pitch. Fought that one off down the right side.
Way to battle, baby. Come on.
Runners on first and second. 2 runs in here in the bottom half of the 5th.
Let's go. All you, baby.
Here's the 2-2. Outside for a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And if Gerald can reach, you got Ace Allen waiting.
And you'll have him up there with the bases juiced.
3-2 pitch. Instead, they look the runner back. By the way, Cochran running at second. Now they're going to call an illegal. Nope.
Did he call a balk?
I think they called a balk or an illegal pitch.
Well, what I was going to say a moment ago is the preceding pickoff move was very close to a balk. Wasn't, but very close, borderline. But I guess he crossed the borderline.
Well, it's fortunate because he had Gerald struck out.
Yes.
3-2 again. That's ball 4 outside. He overcooked that one, and the bases are juiced for Ace Allen.
So the balk erased what would have been strike 3, and then he came back with ball 4 to juice the bases for Ace Allen. Dogs with an opportunity to widen this gap now. 2-1 the score as we speak, but a base hit here could easily push 2 across.
The pitch on the way to Allen. Swing and a miss. Had a home run cut. Missed it. 0-1. Cole Cochran running at third. Samuel Formby at second. Owen Gerald at first. Bases full. The 0-1. Call strike 2. Wind blowing straight in from center field. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on strike 3, and the base is left full. But Cedartown scores 2 runs. As we head to the top of the 6th inning, the slimmest of leads. We'll be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
And we're back to Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA here at the beautiful Cedartown High School Stadium. Sun just set to our west. Dusk upon us. Cedartown ahead by a score of 2-1 after couple of defensive miscues on behalf of the Pepperell Dragons allowed Cedartown to get one on, then allowed to get one in. So those unearned runs for Cedartown, but that notwithstanding, Cedartown has the lead by a score of 2-1. About to be bringing you action from the top half of the 6th inning here from Cedartown High School.
Samuel Formby will begin his 6th inning of work. This is the deepest it's gone in the ball game this year. 77 pitches, by the way, for Samuel.
J.P. Kilgo, Hunter Godfrey, and Caleb Davis due up for the Dragons.
Samuel Formby with a kick and the pitch. Breaking ball away. One ball, no strikes the count. The pitch. Ball 2, that one missing up. The 2-0 delivery. was hit
in the air.
Yeah, mile high, big league pop-up, right side. Tough time of night to make the catch, but the right fielder, Everett Perkins, able to park underneath and make the squeeze for the first out. It's that time of night where the sun has just gone down, just gone behind the trees.
Well, it's that time of night when your headlights on your car don't do you a lot of good.
Yeah.
The lights at the stadium don't do you any good. Either needs to be daylight or dark. This is a tough time.
There's a fly ball to left field. Coming in is Peak, and he's there, and that's out number 2. Peak saw that ball off the bat as from start to finish.
So 2 quick outs brings up Caleb Davis.
Well, after you get the lead, that's exactly what you want. Pitch to Davis.
Well, there's a psychological aspect to it. Cedartown has that rather lengthy inning, puts up 2 runs, goes ahead, and then comes and if they're able to have a 6 or 7 pitch inning, get right back on offense.
That 1-0 pitch misses upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Davis 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball and a strike called, 2-1.
And it can bolster the Dogs and take a little wind out of the sails of the Dragons. Being right back stuck out on defense.
The 2-1. That's going to be a base hit to left field with 2 outs. So Davis gets his first base knock, and he'll reach with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Tucker Glenn.
Left fielder number 22, Tucker Glenn.
And Jamie Tucker Glenn 1 for 1 with a run batted in. I think he may also have a sacrifice on his card too, because only 1 official at bat, no walks. Formby looks over to first and deals to the plate, and that's a called strike 1.
We'll take it.
Here's the 0-1. That one inside. I don't know how it didn't hit him. And the home plate umpire said it did not. In fact, the batter,
The
Glenn,
batter's saying it nicked my pants, and the umpire's saying, get back in the box.
no video replay in high school baseball.
I don't know if it nicked him or not.
No, I don't know.
If it did, it was just his pants.
Mum's the word. 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, called strike 2, caught the outside corner. And Samuel Formby trying to throw his 4th strikeout here, or maybe get a ground ball or something to get out of the inning. Tying run over at first. 1-2 pitch. Just missed the outside corner, 2-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Cedartown ahead 2-1.
Fly ball to right center field. Playable. Perkins there. He makes the catch.
There we go, Bulldogs.
1 left the board, Jamie.
That's exactly right. So, Cedartown Bulldog fans, at the close of 5 innings, Cedartown leads the Pepperell Dragons by a score of 2-1. We'll take a quick break here from some of our Bulldog sponsors, and we'll be right back on WGAA, your home of Cedartown baseball.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
And we're back, Bulldogs fans, to Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball. We've got Perkins, Thornby, and Holiday to lead the charge for the Bulldogs in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 2-1 Bulldogs.
Perkins making the catch in right field to end the top half of this inning. Perkins 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, so he'd like to change the tune here. Called strike on that high pitch, and I tell you what, Perkins did not like that call at all. 0-1. Well outside, 1-1. Cedartown leads 2-1 over the Dragons in the bottom half of the 6th. Breaking ball low, two balls and a strike. I would think that Samuel Formby would come back out in the 7th inning and try to pitch a complete game. Try to check his swing, he did not, 2-2.
Well, he's performed so well. Pepperell's been able to put one run up on him, but they haven't had his number. They haven't rung him up.
90 pitches for Samuel Formby through 6 innings. 2-2 pitch. Outside, well outside, ball 3. One thing I've noticed, is that when Middleton gets a little tired or frustrated, he'll overcook that pitch, and that's what he did right then. Looked like Perkins might have been asking about that one of those strike calls to the home plate umpire just a moment ago. Here's the 3-2. Ball 4 outside, so leadoff walk.
Leadoff runner. Yeah, I think you have to let Formby come out. I mean, unless the Dogs are able to put up some insurance runs here, which we hope they are, they got a leadoff runner aboard with no outs. He's going to be having the slimmest of margins. And so you got to put him on a short leash, but I think you got to let him come out here and see if he can get a complete game win.
Perkins, the runner at first. Caleb Formby lays down a great bunt. Pitcher fields and throws to first, and they just got him by a step. To second base, an insurance run in Perkins. Caleb Formby lays down the bunt. He was 0 for 2 with a run scored. And now Dalen Holiday is 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
And another well-executed bunt.
Good job, baby. Good job, Caleb.
So we got another pinch runner coming aboard. Or courtesy runner, depending on the situation.
Pinch running at second, number 12, Bryant Waddell.
It'll be Bryant Waddell to run at second base. Got a speedy runner out there. Now Dalen Holiday.
You got to be hitting, baby. Base hits.
Holiday reached on an error, I believe, his last time.
He did, in fact. The throwing error on that swinging accidental bunt.
And his courtesy runner at the or his pinch runner at the time would come around to score the second Bulldog run. Day in the box for the Dogs. Stretching the pitch. That's hit to left field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit.
Turn it. Nope.
They're going to put the red light on. Red light at third base, but Dalen Holiday gets his first base hit, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
I thought for a minute that Coach Johnson was going to wave him around and say, let's try the left fielder's arm. Truck it. But he held him up.
Gavin Allred, the batter now, 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
But runners on the corners with 1 out.
Oh, 1 out, yes. I missed one on the screen there.
Dogs with an opportunity to put a insurance run across. With that run 90 feet away in third base. Runners on the corners, 1 out.
Middleton deals. Big cut and a miss there by Allred, 0-1. The wind's been blowing pretty much the entire ball game in from center field. Breaking ball. Ooh, called a strike. 0-2 the count. No balls, 2 strikes now to Allred. Good job there by Gavin. Asked for time after he got a pitch that he didn't like, called a strike. Yeah. Steps out and steps back in the box, trying to disrupt maybe this rhythm. 0-2, overcooks that one. And that strategy worked. At least right now it did. Dalen Holiday at first base, not really a threat to steal. Brian Waddell at third, pitch. Called strike 3. That ball was snatched way outside and pulled into the zone, and he got the call. And now it's up to Jay O'Neill with 2 outs. First pitch to O'Neill. Hits the right center field. That ball is going to be caught. Oh, a collision in the outfield. And did he catch it?
I haven't seen a sign. I believe he did.
Yeah, he caught it. Hard collision between the right fielder Garcia and Ross. It does not fall. The catch is made, and the Dogs leave the runners at the corners. But a very, very hard collision out there in right field. We'll head now to the top of the 7th inning. Cedartown going to try to hold on for the 1-run win. We'll come back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Well, here we go, folks. The 7th inning about to be underway from the Dog Pound here at Cedartown High School. Cedartown with the slimmest of margins, but the lead nonetheless. Zeros all the way across the board through the 3rd. And then Pepperell put up 1 in the 4th. Cedartown not able to answer. Cedartown then came back in the bottom half of the 5th inning to put up a 2 spot. And that's where it stands now. Nothing doing for either team in the 6th, which brings us to the top half of the 7th inning. Pepperell due up to see if they can tie or go ahead here. Cedartown trying to shut them out. We're going to have Sam Ross, Cooper Middleton, and Maddox Russell due up for the Pepperell Dragons. And did we? Yes, Formby is still out on the mound to see if he can have a complete game win here for our Bulldogs. Here's Andrew with the call.
Thank you, Jamie. First pitch to Ross. Strike called, 0-1. Samuel Formby, that was his 91st pitch. 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned. Whether that's Middleton, beg your pardon. There's a fly ball to right center field. Should be playable by Perkins. He'll make the squeeze, and we're 1 gone in the inning.
I am seeing what you were commenting on, Andrew, about some lights being out. There's some dark spaces out there in the outfield.
Formby threw 6 1/3, 6 hits allowed, 1 run. It was not earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. So a good start for Samuel Formby so far. Breaking ball inside corner, called strike to the left-handed batter of Middleton. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, strike 2.
Of course, I don't actually see any out.
It could be
just aiming, married to the time of day, that they're just not.
Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, swinging and a miss for strike 3, and now Pepperell down to their final out.
just not as effective as they would be if it was completely dark. Because as I look out there, then I must say I don't see any bulbs out.
Well, plus we're looking through a glass and there's lights on behind us, so we've got a little bit of a glare on the window.
Yeah.
And the last chance for the Dragons will be Cade Middleton, rather than Maddox Russell, beg your pardon, the DH. Low and in, ball one, back to the backstop.
Batting for the Dragons, number 3, Maddox Russell.
Maddox Russell has 2 hits and 2 tries. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Dogs trying to get the win over Pepperell. Called strike 1. The JV squads will play after this game is over. They played on Tuesday as well, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2, and now
down to the last strike.
Cedartown's a strike away from wrapping up this win. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Samuel Formby deals. Low and away, 2-2.
Come on, Samuel.
Maddox Russell back in the box. The 2-2 pitch. High and away, full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got Maddox Garcia waiting on deck, and you don't want to see him. 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Got him swinging, strike 3, and Cedartown is winners, victorious tonight over the Pepperell Dragons. The final score is 2-1. We'll come back after 60 seconds and wrap this up on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
So there you go, folks. Cedartown High School Bulldogs victorious over the Pepperell Dragons by a score of 2-1. Great game there, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Quick game.
Very quick game. I like it.
Right about an hour and a half, maybe just a little bit over an hour and a half. There was some dealings with the field preparation at the beginning of the game that delayed its start just a few minutes after 5 p.m. straight up.
If that's going to give you a win, why don't we just do that every game? You know?
But no, Cedartown's bats still have not awakened to where it's going to need to be when they get in region play. I mean, that's the reason that you have tune-up at the beginning of the season. Cedartown's bats are not popping yet, but they produced when they needed to produce, played good defense, outstanding pitching performance today by Formby, and some timely bunts, good managerial decisions on Coach Johnson's part to bunt when he needed to bunt, play the small ball when he needed to play the small ball. Our batters then, when called upon to lay down that sacrifice, laying it down successfully. You know, I mean, do I like to see my Bulldogs win 12-0? Well, sure I do.
Absolutely.
But fighting one out like this with a team that has already beaten you earlier in the season and beating them 2-1, there you go. Go Dogs.
Absolutely. Real quick, we'll go down the lineup for the Bulldogs. Samuel Formby starting on the mound for the Bulldogs. In the lineup, he went 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Owen Gerald 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. Ace Allen 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Got to get him going. Everett Perkins 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He did walk once. Caleb Formby 0 for 2 with a run scored. Dalen Holiday 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. Also, Gavin Allred 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Jay O'Neill 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. And Jacob Yarber 1 for 1 with an RBI. He also had a sacrifice he laid down. So Jacob Yarber probably your more consistent offensive player in the ball game. Only 2 hits for Cedartown, but it was enough. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error for the Dogs. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors, and 2 very costly errors for the Pepperell Dragons, I might add, in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Yeah, and if you go up here to where you had the line score a minute ago, Cedartown didn't bat in the bottom half of the 7th. It wasn't required. So Cedartown had 6 at bats. There's 3 outs, so that's 18 outs.
Yep.
And we made 12 of our 18 outs by the strikeout.
You got to improve upon that.
You've got to improve upon that because nothing good happens. If you have the same amount of hits, but you're putting the ball in play.
Right.
Things happen when you're putting the ball in play. Strikeouts offensively, nothing good comes of them. And from the flip side, walks.
Well, the good thing though,
so we didn't have a lot of that tonight. Had good pitching performance, but
flip side on that, good pitching, good defense. We had some good defense. 1 error, there was a throwing error. I think it was a throwing error to first base. That was the only defensive miscue we had the whole game. In the game against Pepperell, we had 4 errors in the first 2 innings, which really kind of spelt doom for that ball game. But in this ball game this time around, good defense, good pitching, and then taking advantage of some Pepperell mistakes was the difference maker. For Samuel Formby, 7 innings of work, 6 hits allowed, only 1 run. That was an unearned run, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So pretty good start for Samuel Formby. Only walking 2.
Looking at that strikeout to walk ratio, that's good.
Yes.
And the total number of walks in the game, just walking 2. I like that.
Yeah.
That dog will hunt.
That's right. Tomorrow, we're back in action against Villa Rica on the road. We'll have that for you 5:30 tomorrow afternoon on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Then on Saturday, about 2 o'clock, we'll head over to the Rock. We'll take on the Rockmart Yellow Jackets if we can get a signal over there. Always have a trouble with that.
Has been a problem before.
But we'll do our very best to get you on the air for that afternoon. Should be great weather for both games tomorrow and Saturday. We'll have it for you here on the Big AA. For Jamie Newsom, good to have you back in the broadcast booth.
It's really good to be back. For a lot of years, I called, if not all the games with you, I called a good percentage of the games. But having an opportunity to be back in here again, it's just a joy and a privilege. Life happens and commitments happen, and so I hadn't been able to be here as much as I'd like to be, but thank you for giving me the opportunity. And ladies and gentlemen of Cedartown, Bulldogs fans, thank you for giving us the opportunity to come into your home, your automobile, your place of business, and share with you Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball. We love you, and it's just a joy to be in Cedartown and to watch these young men that are the future of our great town and our great community. Out here representing what is for so many of us our alma mater.
Yeah.
And it's just a joy to be here with you, Andrew.
Absolutely. Cedartown improves to 3-4 on the season. Pepperell drops to 5-3. We'll be with you tomorrow versus the Villa Rica Wildcats here on the Big AA. We'll hope you join us for that. He's Jamie Newsom.
And he's Andrew Carter.
And remember, when the Bulldogs play,
they are here on the Big AA.
Wishing you good night and God bless on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM